With the help of all that information, I'm going to now share my Bitcoin prophecy. I think we're going to be $21 million in 21 years. It's a very special time in the network. Maybe the one time in the history of the network where you look out 21 years and you see 21 million. I expect 21 million coins at a $21 million price in 21 years, and people ask, how's the network going to grow? It's going to be growing at 21% in 21 years. The volatility is going to be 21. The only number you need to remember is the number 21. And what does that look like?
BitcoinZeala stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to BitcoinZeala today and enjoy the new edge. Michael Saylor gives the greatest Bitcoin explanation of all time, uncovering money, inflation, and why Bitcoin matters.
I kept thinking that I got it right in 2013. Like, why didn't I buy in 2013? In 2020, I thought I was late. But what happened next is the second company, the third, then 130. Then companies like Trump Media and GameStop in 21. And now companies are racing to get into the Bitcoin 100. Used to be, we thought, oh, it'd be great. There's 10 Bitcoin companies in 20. Now there's 100. Now there's more than 100. Now we're all going to compete to move up the leaderboard. Yeah, let the games begin. Bitcoin wasn't an institutional asset. It wasn't cool on Wall Street. People thought it might be toxic. Well, now I have a whole set of equity analysts that write research and publish their research to investors, and they put a price target on Bitcoin. So now you have the entire equity capital markets embracing the asset class, writing about it, opining on it. You know, we went from an oddity, tulip bulbs maybe going away, to an entire array of analysts and investment banks starting to have an opinion. And of course, if you look at all the prices up there, their opinion is all positive, it's all bullish. Technology investors have embraced Bitcoin. What you see there is the Bank of America investment analyst equating Bitcoin to something as profound as the light bulb, the Model T, the World Wide Web. Right? That's a very important rotation. Bitcoin is a technology. Bitcoin's not a speculation. Bitcoin is not an oddity. Bitcoin is not anarchy. Bitcoin is just the next great technology.
Michael Saylor's company, MicroStrategy Trading under the name Strategy, now stands just inches away from joining the prestigious S&P 500, according to financial analyst Jeff Walton. He says there's a 91% chance of that happening in the second quarter, as long as Bitcoin doesn't fall below $95,240 before June 30. That's because Strategy's earnings heavily depend on the value of its massive Bitcoin holdings over 592,000 BTC, the most held by any public company. Bitcoin is currently trading at around $106,200, giving Strategy a good buffer. Walton notes that the company needs positive earnings over the last 4 quarters combined to qualify for the S&P 500. Since Strategy posted losses in the past 3 quarters, Q2 has to be exceptionally strong, and that strength depends on Bitcoin's price holding steady. Strategy's odds improve each day the market holds. Historical data shows that Over thousands of 6-day periods since 2014, Bitcoin only dropped more than 10% in 8.7% of those times. As we approach the quarter's close, that risk shrinks even more. If successful, Strategy would become the second crypto-linked firm to join the S&P 500 this year, after Coinbase. For many in the space, it's more than just a milestone, it's a clear signal that crypto is gaining ground in mainstream finance.
Regulators embrace Bitcoin. This you never believe. The head of the OCC says banks they should support Bitcoin. The Fed says it's okay for banks. They should get on and start supporting Bitcoin. The accountants say you need to provide fair accounting for Bitcoin. The SEC says it's okay to create ETFs of Bitcoin. This is an amazing development. Capitol Hill embraced Bitcoin. The House, the Senate, the Cabinet. You've got 3 bills, the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, the Bitcoin Act, all moving through Congress right now. This is something nobody guessed, no one conceived of a year ago. States in the United States are embracing Bitcoin. Governors, right? There's legislation working its way through state legislative branches everywhere. Bitcoin is money for everybody. Bitcoin is for everybody, and everybody is getting interested in it. International governments embrace Bitcoin. Spokespeople for the UK, for Ireland, for Pakistan, for Bhutan, for El Salvador, for Russia, in China, in Hong Kong, in Europe, everywhere, right? They all have an opinion. Their opinion is this is very important. This is an extraordinary movement. The crypto industry has embraced Bitcoin. And this is extraordinary. You should all give yourself a hand because you've won. These are all public statements from the last 12 months, and let me tell you how I interpret this. This is everybody in the crypto ecosystem acknowledging that Bitcoin is the foundation of the crypto economy.
U.S. crypto stocks saw a major rally on Tuesday, following a fragile ceasefire between Iran and Israel, brokered by former U.S. President Donald Trump. Although the truce was shaky, with both nations allegedly launching missile strikes even after it was declared, markets responded with optimism, especially in the crypto sector. Coinbase led the surge, closing as the best-performing stock in the entire S&P 500, climbing 12.1% in a single day. Other major crypto-related firms followed suit. Riot Platforms jumped 8.09%, Marathon Digital gained 4.94%, and Saylor's MicroStrategy added 2.68% to its stock price. The overall S&P 500 also finished strong, up 1.11% for the day. Robinhood joined the rally too, rising 7.41% after launching a limited-time 1% crypto deposit match promo, adding further buzz to the space. However, not all crypto players enjoyed the momentum. Circle Internet Group, known for its stablecoin USDC, dropped 15.49%. Still, its stock remains massively up since its debut earlier this month. Meanwhile, Bitcoin held steady with a 1.2% gain, trading just above $106,000. Ethereum and XRP have also posted modest gains, continuing a slow but steady upward trend across the crypto market. With renewed investor confidence, rumors are now swirling about OKX potentially going public in the U.S., signaling more excitement ahead. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to BitcoinZeala for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.